guys, this is Tarot with Kitten Sweets and Tarot, and today I'm doing a deck review of the Trionfi Della from Patrick Valenza. And obviously I've already taken the cards out, but this is actually my first Marseille style deck, and it says Testo Italiano Deviant Moon Ink, which is their artist is Patrick Valenza. He is way cool dude, and he's commented on a lot of the photos that I give props on a lot of his things on Instagram. So this is the little box. Of course, a lot of his really cool artwork. Oops. La Peso. So here we have the hangman on the back, and I like the little eye here. So yeah, obviously I've taken out the cards, but you know, it's just your standard tuck box, or you know, little box, and it's nice and glossy, but it's thick weight paper, so I don't see this falling apart anytime soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this aside. So here were the cards that came with the deck, and so here we have our title card first. 333. And Trionfi Della evolved from a series of spontaneous ink drawings created on the wrappers of signed Deviant Moon tarot decks. Originally released as a majors only collection, we here at the Asylum now proudly present this fully completed tarot for your approval. Okay, and then there's some information down at the bottom. So I will say I don't have the Deviant Moon tarot deck because that hasn't really spoken to me yet. Okay, so you have one card that is a different color, and actually this is the Devil card from their blue edition of the Trionfi Della where if I were to turn on a black light, this would actually glow. So I don't know. I mean, that sounds pretty cool, but I don't. I mean, as cool as that sounds, I don't really work with black lights that much. In fact, I don't even own one. Here were some extra cards. So you have like the lightning, Il Fulmini, and then you have Il Diavolo. You know, so it's just a different devil card. This was actually the card that was in the deck, but I switched it out for, well, you guys will see the other devil card, the extra devil card that came. And then I preferred the Tower card that was in there over this extra card, so I just kind of keep these two off to the side along with my black light blue Trionfi Della card of the Devil. Okay, so I will put these off to the side. Let's go ahead and take a look at the deck, and first show you the backings. Obviously reversal, if you guys are into reading reversals, which I am not. It does have a sheen to it, but it's not high gloss. The cards are nice and bendy and nice and stiff, so I mean, I guess if you're into riffle shuffle, this would be good for you, but I'm not really into that. I'm into side shuffling, so it's been fine. And I've used this a ton. Like, I use this a lot every day, and I've been using it for client readings. Yeah, it's been fabulous. So yeah, it's a good size deck of cards. Okay, I will preface this by saying that this is my first Marseille style deck. I don't normally read Marseille. Haven't really gotten too much into that system, so I end up reading this kind of like I would a regular tarot deck, but mostly just based off of my intuition. So although there are pips in here, and I will show you that the pips, they do somewhat follow the French style of Marseille, but yeah, and they're all out of order because obviously this is a working deck. Okay, so here you have the Knight of Pentacles, and here we go, here's the pips. And so from what I've learned, that there's like Italian style, there's French style, and this follows the French style just based on like where things are located in the pips, you know, if they have like certain flowers, or you know, the way certain things point, and this one follows more closely that French style. So, like if we reverse here, if we went back, I would read this as the normal Six of Swords, you know, since I'm not too familiar with Marseille Six of Swords, but I do take into account numerology, but I do that with tarot anyway, and I know that Marseille is big on that. This one is awesome, and also in, you know, tradition, just having the, not having the name here. That which will not be named. Gliamanti, the lovers. Okay, so this was the devil card that I decided to put in instead of this card that originally came with it. I mean, I just like the crotch. Like, it's just so much better as a devil card. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not a huge Pips fan. This, by the way, is my favorite Queen of Coins. I'm not a huge Pips person. However, with this deck, I love it. Like, I don't know if it's the coloring or the cardstock or what's going on. Maybe it's just the energy of the deck. But I really love it. And it all started with the Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle that I got from Deviant Moon, because I was like, oh no, like, I'm not a... Hold on, let me turn this right side up. I'm not a Deviant Moon, you know, person. I mean, you know, I appreciate artists. I appreciate what they put out, but, you know, not everybody's art is for everyone. You know, everybody has their own taste in art. However, I do respect artists and what they do. But then I saw Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle, and I was like, well, that's actually kind of cute and kind of cool. So I got that, and then working with that, then I started looking at the Trionfi Della, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden, like, things started clicking. I really started liking it. The more I interacted with the artist on Instagram and things like that, I'm like, you know, I really love the energy. Okay, by the way, since the deck is so thick, that's because I have left in the extra cards that came with it. And this is one of those extra cards. And you guys will see them as I flip through. I love working with extra cards, by the way, so I'm like totally in for that. Here's another one of those extra cards. I always like what's coming out of their butts. Almost like the Judgment card. Awakening. But yeah, and I have looked at the Deviant Moon tarot deck, but I'm still like, meh. I don't know. See, this is more like sketching, drawing, and maybe I just like that style. Whereas the Deviant Moon is too, I don't know, maybe computerized looking for me. I think maybe if the Deviant Moon tarot was just sketched and more like this, I probably would like it. And that's pretty cool. Okay, so here's the Tower card I opted to keep instead of the extra Tower card. Well, actually, this is like the Lightning card. Yeah, Il Fulmini. I like how some of them are full. Here we have another one. That just looks cool. Got another. Such quirky art, but I dig it. Kind of like a strength card. Okay, and then you have your traditional Marseille type Dose of Pentacles. This probably has to be my favorite full card of all time. Like the little fire breather coming out of his behind, little devil or demon talking in his ear. One shoe off, one shoe on. I don't know, that's just cool. So you have amore, felicità, pace, and speranza. So you have love and happiness and peace. I think that's kind of like joy. And then there's some writing underneath this one. Gli uccelli azzurri finalmente tornano a casa. The bluebirds finally flew home. Ace of Cups, that's so cool. That's pretty cool. I do love the Ace of Wands as well. I like the aces in this deck. And last one. Fante di denari. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a shuffle. Just so you guys can kind of see what that might look like. Straighten out my little cloth here. Okay. That shuffles really well. And I'm not asking a question or anything. I just, you know, aesthetically want you guys to see what that might look like all laid out. Put this down here. So yeah, there you go. That is the Trionfi Della Luna. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you own this deck, you know, which cards did you keep in? Did you keep in this devil or add in this devil card? Do you keep in the extra cards, or do you use those separately? Do you just use them as pieces of art? You know, I'm really interested. So leave that in the comment section below. Yeah, and if you dug this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you would like to catch a reading with me, you can go down to the links below in the information box, and that'll take you to my Etsy shop or my website. And now until December 11th, there is 25% off in my shop. So definitely go check that out. All right, so that's it from me, spiritual homies. I'm wishing you an awesome day. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.